welcome to day 26 of our 30-day yoga practice. Today's practice is going to be a restorative practice, and we're going to need two blankets or a really big blanket stacked on top of each other in a rectangle, and we're going to make a blanket roll. So how you do that, you roll up the blanket, kind of seam side down. Okay, I know this is going to be a little weird. We're not actually going to use this right now, but we're going to put it off to the side because we will be using it. But we are going to get started in crocodile pose. So we're going to make our way down to our mat, nice and slow and controlled. Take your feet out wide as they can go. Big toes down, little toes up. Make a little forearm pillow here and rest your head down. So letting gravity do the work. We're gonna hold our poses for like 5 to 6 minutes each pose and move really slow and really connect to our breath in our practice today. So let's get started by taking a deep breath in through the nose and maybe a big exhale out through the mouth. Letting go of the day, of the week. Letting go of anything that is no longer serving you. Leaving it here. Find that ujjayi breath, that inhalation through the nose and that exhalation out. Our mantra of our practice is let go of the what ifs. Releasing the what ifs. See if you can start to deepen that breath, find more space in your inhalation and a deeper, fuller exhalation. Exaggerating your breath here. Really inhale, feel the belly fill with breath, lifting you kind of away from the ground. And as you exhale, feel the body sink and get heavy and ground into the earth that is beneath you. 5 deep full breaths here. Next, exhale, you can draw your feet together, your legs together. Then bring a bend into your knees and windshield wiper your legs back to one side. Inhale to center, exhale to the other side. So move slow. Notice where you feel this in your body. So you move with control, conscious connection. You keep your forehead down and just breathe with your movement. Drawing the knees back to center, extending the legs out behind you. We're gonna make our way into child's pose. So we're gonna come back through. So take the hands underneath the shoulders, press into the hands, kind of roll back onto the knees. Walk your knees out wide, drag your big toes to touch. You can take your blanket roll here. I don't really find that the blanket roll really gives you much height, but it gives you a little bit of height to kind of rest your torso down on. And you can rest your head to one side. Reach through your fingertips and press through your palms to let it be active. Feel it through the shoulders. Just letting the body rest. Find that Ujjayi breath. Taking your awareness to what it is you'd like to restore. What can you restore in your yoga practice this day? For there to be any type of restoration, there needs to be an acknowledgement of what it is you would like to restore. So what can you restore? If your head's to one side, switching your head to the opposite so you're getting an equal stretch through the neck on each side. And continue to breathe. Two more breaths. Starting to slide your hands back so that they come underneath the shoulders. Press into the palms, lift up. We're gonna kind of leave the blanket roll maybe where it is, or adjust it slightly. So it's in the center of our mat. We're gonna come to our backs. So we want the blanket roll right underneath our sacrum. Okay, feet flat here. Maybe adjusting slightly. Now, finding your feet flat and finding kind of a comfortable posture with your shoulders. Kind of think about where your shoulders are, lengthen through the neck. If it's available, we're going to extend the legs out long here. That's going to give you a little bit of a back bend. If at any time that becomes too much, please bring your knees, bend back into the knees and the feet flat on the mat again. So if this doesn't feel right, do what feels right. Breathe into the body. Taking 4 more breaths here. The last one. Walking your feet back underneath of the knees so that you're grounding into the low back, blanket underneath of you, blanket roll underneath of you. Kind of pressing into the feet and finding that grounding through the back body. Soften or close the eyes, reconnect to that Ujjayi breath. Letting go of the what ifs. What if I had taken that job? What if I would have done this? What if I would have done that? Let go of that. It's beyond the control. It's in the past. We leave it there. We become present in this moment. The only moment is now. And letting go of the what ifs of tomorrow. What if I do this? What if I do that? Again, being present in this moment, in this body, in this breath. I'm going to take 5 more breaths here. See if you can pick one foot up and then the other foot. Finding balance on that blanket roll should feel good. If it doesn't, please bring your feet back to the earth. If it feels okay, extending the legs up towards the sky, tucking the toes back towards your face. We're not going to stay here for 5 minutes, just about a minute or a little bit more. So breathing from the body to the feet, and then exhale everything back to the low back. So inhale, extension through the whole body, through the head and through the feet. Exhale, grounding into the earth. And last one, last breath. Bring a bend into the knees, maybe one at a time. Place the feet down. We're going to lift the hips and take the blanket roll out from underneath of us, lowering onto the back. And take a couple just micro bridges here where you feel the sway of the back, lift away from the earth. Exhale, press that back into the earth. So inhale, feel the sway. Exhale and ground. All right, finding stillness. We're going to kind of roll to the side, come up for just a moment as we readjust our blanket roll. So we're going to take the blanket roll up a little higher. We're going to lower back down. So now we want our heart, the back of our heart to be centered. The upper back, not the low back. The low back is grounded. We're talking mid to upper back. You want the blanket roll kind of right at the top of the shoulder blades, and we're going to rest our head down and take our arms above the blanket roll out wide. So this is releasing our shoulder. Again, our bottom is grounded, our feet are flat. You could stay right here with the feet flat, or you can extend the legs. Opening the heart. Closing down the eyes, bringing your awareness back to the breath, back to the body, back to this moment. We're going to take 5 more breaths here. Bringing a bend back into the knees if the legs are extended. Feet flat on the mat. We're going to roll to one side. Use your hands to kind of press up. And then you have the option to take the blanket roll underneath your knees, or to take one of the blankets away and just do one blanket roll underneath your neck. I'm going to do the 2 under my legs just because that's easier. You can also go legs up the wall if you have a wall nearby and that sounds like something where you'd like to be for your Shavasana. So making your way into whatever variation of your final relaxation posture you would like. Again, draw the shoulders away from the ears, palms open towards the sky, soften the face, unfurl the brow. Let the whole body become heavy, softening the body, softening the breath, and most importantly, softening your mind, giving yourself permission to let go, to clear the mind completely. And if a thought arises, as thoughts so often do, take a big deep inhale through the nose, big exhale out the mouth, and start again. The light in me honors the light in you. Namaste.